I stayed at the Hotel Opera Maintenon recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Hotel du Collège de France, the check-in process was super smooth. The staff greeted us with warm smiles and even offered to store our bags since we got there a bit early. It felt nice to be welcomed like that, and the central location made it easy to start exploring Paris right away. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Hotel Opera Maintenon was cozy and comfortable, with a nice little window that let in some lovely Parisian light. The bathroom was a bit on the smaller side, but it was clean and functional, which was all I really needed. I appreciated the amenities like the mini fridge, though I did wish for a kettle to make my own tea. Overall, it was a solid space to recharge after a day of exploring the city. Location and surroundings. The location of Hotel Opera Maintenon is absolutely fantastic. I was just a short stroll away from iconic spots like the Louvre and the Opera Garnier, which made exploring Paris a breeze. Plus, the area is buzzing with great restaurants and shops, so I never ran out of options for food or souvenirs. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food at the Hotel Opera Maintenon, I have to say it was a pretty decent experience. They serve a classic French continental breakfast that's available from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. I love starting my day with fresh baguettes, buttery croissants, and a selection of cheeses. It felt very Parisian, and the coffee was just what I needed to kickstart my mornings. While the breakfast options were a bit limited, everything was fresh and tasty, making it a nice way to fuel up before heading out to explore the city. Plus, with so many great cafes and restaurants nearby, I had plenty of other options for lunch and dinner. Overall, it was a solid dining experience that complemented my stay perfectly. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy Parisian dream. The location couldn't be better, just a short walk to iconic spots like the Louvre and the Opera Garnier, which makes exploring the city super easy. The hotel has this charming vibe with its 17th century architecture, and my room was clean and comfortable, perfect for unwinding after a day of sightseeing. I love the little touches, like the friendly staff who were always ready to help with recommendations or booking excursions. Sure, the rooms are on the smaller side, but hey, that's pretty standard for central Paris. Plus, the quiet atmosphere made it easy to relax, even with the bustling street outside. I also appreciated the free Wi-Fi, which was a lifesaver for planning my next adventure. Overall, it felt like a perfect base for my Paris getaway, and I'd definitely stay here again. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. The hotel is right in the heart of Paris, just a short walk to the Louvre and other major sites. It made exploring the city super easy. Friendly staff. The staff were incredibly welcoming and helpful. They gave great recommendations for local restaurants and were always there to assist. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was clean and cozy, which was perfect after a long day of sightseeing. The beds were comfy, making it easy to get a good night's sleep. Great value for money. Considering the prime location and the service, I felt like I got a solid deal for my stay. Definitely worth it for the experience. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. No tea coffee making facilities. It was a bit of a bummer that there were no tea or coffee making facilities in the room. I would have loved to brew a cup in the morning without having to head downstairs. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.6. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. The Hotel Opera Maintenon was the perfect base for my Paris adventure, with its unbeatable location and friendly staff. Despite a few quirks like the small elevator and room size, the charm of the place and its proximity to major attractions made it a delightful experience. I'd definitely book another stay here next time I'm in the City of Lights. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.